All right, have and have not fans, you know the drill. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know your thoughts about this video in the comment section below once it's done. Share this video around. That way the haves and the have not community will become much larger on this channel because, well, given the fact that the ratings for the last few episodes were through the roof, there are definitely millions of people watching the show, so I feel like there should be at least a fraction of that on this channel. So go ahead and hit subscribe, the bell notification icon, so you don't miss out on new content. And getting into a topic that a lot of people have been asking me about since the finale, well, not just the finale, but the trailer, given the fact that, you know, Veronica is going to be blaming Hanna on what happened to Melissa and her unborn child or grandchild. And really the question is, how will Veronica exact revenge on Hanna? Now, as seen since, well, May 1st, if not when Veronica walked in on Benny and Melissa, we know for a fact that when Veronica says she's going after somebody, she is going to do it quickly, which is a major step up from like earlier seasons when the story was kind of drawn out, but maybe they're speeding things up for the better. She tried to get Jeffrey to sign the documents to have Benny arrested, called the doctor to go over to examine Melissa to put her into the institution. After being slapped, literally said, you know what, F it, I'm killing David and that whore. So she almost, well, we don't know the fates of the characters, even though I really think David survived, but Erica is most likely dead and David isn't in good condition because of the explosion. So she was almost, 2 for 2 with that. But given the fact of how quickly she's been moving, it wouldn't surprise me if she doesn't come after Hanna somehow. And you're probably wondering, Jeremy, get to the point. How do you think it's going to happen? What I think will happen is that she will call somebody else on that hit list that Derek gave her and have that person go after Hanna. That isn't going to be good for a couple of reasons. Number one, remember that Candace already has hired Muscle to go after Hanna in order to persuade her to sign the paperwork at the bank so her and Benny can transfer the money to Candace's account, whatever that means, because remember she said she would make another one, which I doubt will happen because Lloyd the banker is now aware of her activity. So I feel like Hanna is going to be on the receiving end of two thugs coming after her. I mean, it is going to be interesting, will they both come at the same time? Not to mention the factor of, remember that Jim, didn't exactly threaten Benny with the Malones. He just made him aware of what the Malones are capable of. If Benny is around when one or both of these thugs shows up, he might automatically assume that the Malones are coming after him. But to be fair, I believe that the Malones will know soon enough that Wyatt was actually the one that put Vinny in critical condition, not Benny. So the Malones might not be factored into the equation. But Hanna is on the receiving end of two revenge ploys. You have Veronica, who wants revenge from Melissa, and then you have Candace, who wants Hanna for signing the paper documents. Now, I guess the real question is, I really don't even know how to title this video. Will Hanna die this season? How will Veronica get revenge on Hanna? Because really, it's like I'm throwing 3 videos into the same blender, really, because the topics are so closely knit. Do you feel like Candace will allow Veronica to interfere? Because it seems like Candace and Veronica are acting on their own devices right now, because with Erica out of the picture, I guess you could say their alliance got blown to smithereens, no pun intended, because Erica's out of the picture, meaning that there's no way the money can be retrieved unless Veronica gives her the money, which I'm going to be honest, I don't think is going to happen, because Veronica took it upon herself to get rid of Erica, which is something that I doubt Candace wanted to have done at that given time. So I feel like at this point, Veronica and Candace's alliance may be over unless Candace says, whoa, what the hell are you doing? I need to get my money. So maybe they'll have an agreement where, hey, we're going to get Hanna to sign the paperwork, and then after that you can do whatever you want with her, which I feel might actually happen because Candace is getting more despicable with each one episode after another. Her killing Oscar might throw things out of whack, but I doubt it, given the fact that in the next episode, that's when she's talking to the guy she wants to send after Hanna. So I doubt that committing murder is going to make her change her stance on anything. But basically, things don't look good for Hanna, which I feel is where Derek is going to step in. Maybe if Derek is around when that guy, let's just say that the guy Veronica sends after Hanna is, well, of course, somebody that Derek knows. What if he does exactly what the guy that killed, the guy that set the car to explode? What if he's, looking from a distance, he's pretending to be like an innocent stranger, somebody working maintenance on the streets, and then he's like, whoa, Derek is there. And then he's calling Veronica to let her know that Derek and Hanna are involved with each other. And to be honest, it wouldn't surprise me if Veronica uses Derek against Hanna in some way, shape, or form. And because of that, Derek takes it upon himself to get revenge on Veronica and take care of her personally. I feel like that might actually happen because remember, everyone on that list is somebody that Derek knows. So I doubt that they would willingly take out one of their own. And maybe Derek is exposed in front of Hanna because the guy recognizes him, or maybe the guy and Derek work together to get rid of Veronica. I don't really know how to explain. This video is going further than I thought I would because, to be honest, there are like 4 or 5 different video topics. I'm just rolling into one, which is pretty good. Simplicity works best. That way you don't have to look at a bunch of videos when you can find everything condensed into one. But I feel like Hanna is actually going to be a big time character in upcoming, let's just put it this way, Hanna's going to be the catalyst of possible big plot points in future episodes. Like, I feel like not just the thug that's going to be sent after her by Candace. I don't think Hanna's going to sign the papers. I feel like Derek and or Benny is going to be around to help her out. But also, I feel like the big exposure is going to come whenever Veronica enacts her plan for revenge on Hanna. She's going to use somebody on that list, because I doubt that Derek or Tyler Perry would allow Derek's character to give Veronica a list of names, and we're only going to see one of those hitmen being called to get a job done. I feel like she's going to call someone else, send them over to take care of Hanna. Derek's going to get involved somehow. Either the guy tells Veronica that Derek is there, or, Derek and the guy meet up and, that might expose his past in front of Hanna. But I really feel, if I were to make a theory, I feel like the guy is scouting out the location, determining how to take care of Hanna, spots Derek there. Like, let's say Derek is over there for the night for dinner, or drops Hanna off from work or whatever the case may be, and he's walking down the sidewalk. The guy pops up, they have a conversation, and he reveals that, he's working for Veronica to get rid of her. It's like, hey man, you need to stop seeing her. What for? Because I've been hired to take her out. And that's when Derek gets pissed off and then decides, you know what, I'm done with Veronica, I'm going to take care of her myself. Or he's going to get together his group of people, basically going back to the life he lived 15 years ago, which landed him in jail to begin with. And then he decides to take care of Veronica. So maybe Veronica trying to get revenge on Hanna is actually going to lead to Derek getting revenge on her and having her killed off. That's the gist of this video. Yeah, we got the whole Candace thug situation, but I feel like that's going to be irrelevant in terms of the grander scheme of Veronica's revenge. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like I said, this video went off the rails compared to what I originally wanted to talk about, but I feel like it's great. I feel like even if the video, my theory doesn't happen bit by bit, step by step, I feel like it's a good theory. Let me know your thoughts, share this thing around, and I'll talk to you all soon.